Michael, you've joined Colchester United on loan. How excited are you to get going on what will be your second loan of the season?
Yeah, I'm extremely excited to be at Colchester for the rest of the season. So obviously it's been a difficult first 6 months of the season, obviously in and out of Bristol Rovers team and then picking up the injury and stuff. But now I'm just ready to really push on and help this club win games and get as far up the table as we can.
And did those disappointments and frustrations become a positive for you as your first loaner away from West Ham?
Yeah, definitely. I think at the time you feel like the whole world's against you and everybody hates you and stuff, but if you look at the bigger picture and now you realise that how much them things benefit you further down the line. So, as I say, there's been ups and downs, but you take more from the downs than the ups, to be honest.
Yeah, and we speak to a lot of the loanees that come in, but as a centre-half, a young centre-half, what is the difference between academy football and the league football you've gone into?
Yeah, I think there's a massive difference. Obviously, playing in the under-21s league, you don't really get the physicality where I'd probably be the biggest player on the pitch and stuff like that there, and it's comfortable for you that way. But I feel like in the EFL that you get all shapes and sizes and speeds up against you, so it just becomes a lot more difficult. But you have to try and figure out your opponent quickly, what you're up against on the day, and deal with it as best you can. So they're the things I had to learn whenever I went to Bristol Rovers, but now I think I'm in a good place to do that and show what I can do for Colchester.
Yeah, and our head coach Danny Cowley's spoken about recruitment being sometimes from players that play with other players or play against other players. It's probably no coincidence that Aaron Donnelly and Jamie McDonald have been here and now you're here as a third Northern Irish.
Yeah, obviously seeing Aaron and Jamie doing so well, obviously Aaron's got his move to Dundee, which is brilliant for him, and Jamie been excellent for the team as far as I'm aware. So it's really good knowing them and them having been here, and obviously coming into the building with Jamie here and going to pick him up this morning. So I'm walking in with him that there. It just makes you feel a lot more comfortable around the building. And to be fair, I've really enjoyed my first day here as well. So them boys make it a lot easier for me, and just they told me how things were here, and I mean it was a really good loan for me, and I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, and do you feel that being out on loan from West Ham's academy will help that international, you striving to play international football?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, I think any young player from Northern Ireland around my age is always striving to go from the 21s into the first team, and it's a difficult step, and playing 21s football doesn't really help those, to be honest. Like, you need to be in the thick of it, League One, League Two, wherever it is up in Scotland, you know what I mean? You need to be playing proper men's football. So I think it really helps going forward that obviously Jamie and Aaron got a load of games under their belt here, so it'll help them as well, and I hope we can do the same for me, try and get more games here so we can push on my international career as well.